What is good, horror horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you, and as you can tell by the title of this video, this is another Horror Gamer Reviews. And before I get into my review, just know that your boy Horror Gamer's reviews have spoilers in them all day, every day. So if you haven't seen this movie, go watch it, come back, let me know in the comment section what you think, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, whether you like the movie, whether you hated it. But just know, anything beyond this point is on you. So, as you can also tell by the title of this video, we're going to be going back into time. We're going to go back to 1940s horror cinema. We're going back to the OGs. We're going back to the Wolfman. So, what can your boy Horror Gamer say about the Wolfman? Well, this movie is amazing. This movie is so well done. Lon Chaney Jr., Bela Lugosi in the movies together. It was just such a well done movie, and it set the stage for horror as we know it today. All of these did. All of these old school Universal monsters set the stage for what we have today. And it's such an amazing movie. This movie came out in 1941 and still to this day has one of the best werewolf transformation sequences that was ever captured, because it was one of the first. I mean, yeah, we have these werewolf transformations nowadays that are CGI'd and well done. You gotta realize, back in 1941, there was no such thing as CGI. It was stop motion. So, you haven't lived until you've seen a stop motion werewolf transformation. It is so damn good. It's so damn good. And see, this movie right here managed to be scary for its time without using curse words, without using excessive gore. It took the idea of a werewolf and ran with it. So basically, it's about this. The movie's about this guy, Lon Chaney's character, Tolbert. He gets attacked by a wolf while he's trying to save somebody else from being attacked. He gets bit in the chest, hence turning him into a werewolf. And so you follow Tolbert's character, and at the end, you know, you got this big climactic scene where he turns into a wolf. He's terrorizing people. The scenery is just amazing. The nighttime, you know, like the way they depicted night in this, and for it being black and white, fucking vintage. This movie is vintage. So, I mean, so well done, you know. And his attacking people, the way he attacks people, he does it with such savagery, but with taste as well. He does it tastefully and savagely, you know what I mean? Like I said, back in 1941, you didn't have blood and gore, you know what I mean? You didn't have people ripping out intestines, or, you know what I'm saying? Like in the new Wolfman, where you see he has the dude's liver in his mouth. You didn't see that back then. But it still managed to be scary for its time. Now, is it scary by today's standard? No. It's not, but it's a classic. So, it doesn't matter if it's scary by today's standard or not. It's a classic. It's a classic movie. It held up the test of time. It's, like I said, it's one of the OGs. And it's such a well done movie. It's so well made. This is, out of all my Universal monster movies, the Wolfman was always my favorite. You know, Dracula was a close second, but it was always the Wolfman. I was always a Wolfman fan. I thought the lure of the Wolfman was great. The story behind the Wolfman, you know, the little tale that they tell where by the moonlight and stuff, like shit like that, like the lure of the Wolfman was just so well done. And like I said, I remember watching these movies with my dad. We used to have Halloween movie nights, and we would pick a theme. And there were times where we went old school and we watched these. And this is part of the Legacy collection. So, you know, this has Frankenstein meets the werewolf, you know, shit like that. Werewolf of London, She-Wolf of London, shit like that. But all in all, this is a well-made movie. I love it. I love the original. And if I have to give it a score, if the boy horror gamer has to throw a score out there, it's 10 out of 10 all day. It has to be. You know, there's nothing lower than a 10 for old school Universal horror. I'm sorry. They're the OGs. They're the originators. Without this and the others, we don't have your werewolf movies of the day. We don't have your vampire movies, you know what I'm saying? We don't have your zombie movies, you know what I mean? Because you figure the very first zombie movie was The Mummy with Boris Karloff, you know? So you gotta, you know, you can embrace the future while you respect the past, because this is the past. This is our culture right here. As horror fans, you know, old school Universal Monster is just culture. It's our culture. So 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend you check it out. I definitely recommend you check out the whole Universal Monster collection, but this is the first of many reviews on the Monster collection. So, the Wolfman, definitely go check that shit out. If you're blessed enough to do it, definitely buy it. Like I said, the vintage of it, the black and white. So, alright, Horror Horde. With all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, along with that ding-a-ding-ding button. That way your boy Horror Gamer, when he throws up one of these reviews, you're always in the know. Also, after you're done with that, run on over to the Horror Gamer Patreon. Check that out. See what kind of perks you get with being a Patreon. And also, when you're done with that, run on over to the Z Network and see what we got going on over there. A bunch of us creators got together to create a little something for everybody. So, alright, Horror Horde. With all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.